Hi you guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel. I should probably welcome myself back to my channel. It's been days. I haven't made a video in days. I haven't been doing anything much. But I thought I'd try and put my brain to it today. I decided to go ahead and do a spring themed journal using this paper. I'm having a hard time actually using these darker ones, and I love them. And so I'm thinking maybe I'll be able to add them in as embellishments, but we'll see. I mean, once I get it more put together, I might. So I have one signature kind of started, and I thought I would start the second one. I found this paper pack at a thrift store, and of course they used about 5 of the pages out of it, and they were the perfect pages that I would have been using. And so what I've done so that I can kind of spread out like this page here, I love this page. And I want it to be, when you open up the journal, I want it to be what you see. And when you close it, you know, where you have the back of the journal, I want it to be what you see. So what I did is I've cut it down so that it could be that way. I'll show you what I mean. You probably understand what I mean, but just in case. Where did my wipe go? It's here somewhere. I have to kind of close it to make sure I've got them lined up okay. Okay. So on this one, this would be the front, and then this would be the back of the journal. Not the outside cover, but I'm saying what you'll see when you open the cover. So that's something you can do if you've got like one piece of paper that you want to be the focal point, kind of. You could kind of cut it in half and do it that way. And then I'll end up doing something to blend, you know, this here in. Okay, and then I wanted to put in, let's see, I've got some pages kind of prepared over here, and there it is. So then I wanted this to be the next page, and I've cut it a little bit shorter. So these are 8.5 by 11 is what it ends up being. And then this one I cut to 8 by 10 so that it kind of, you know, sits a little differently. And then I wanted to just kind of add a little bit of decoration to the side there. Fisker's Paper Punch. And then, let's see, I have that, and then, okay, so then I wanted to put in, this is really bright, but I think it's gonna be fine, and I don't know that I cut it down. But you know, once it's all decorated, it'll blend in. But I know it looks crazy, crazy bright right now, but you know, it's kind of what I'm going for. I don't, like I said, I don't remember if I cut this one down. Nope. So I'm going 8 by 10 on this one. Sorry about that noise. And I have some paper punches that I found at a yard sale a while back. Martha Stewart. And these must have been out of the shops by the time I started doing paper crafting. I had never seen it before. And what I'm going to do is just put a little decoration on it, and just to line it up, I'm just going to kind of line it up with the edge. It'll be just fine. And so the magnets, if you've never used one of these before, how clever, right? But I'm going to stand up and push that down. Hopefully that went all the way through. No, but it didn't move yet. Huh. Yeah, that's loud. Okay, so there's the first one. And I want to do another one up at the top. And so I'm just lining it up. There's like a little edge there. And that's good enough. Sorry about the noise. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to do the corner punch. These seem to be folded really well. The page seems to be folded really well where the corners meet up fine, so I just went ahead and did them both at the same time. Okay. So we'll put that one in. And then I'm kind of following the pattern of the first signature. So then here's another page that I've cut down, and I'm scoring these because when you fold them, they do tend to crack a little bit. And it's not an exact measurement, and I don't want to try and figure the math out, so I'm just going to put like a little fold on the corner to know where to line it up to do my scoring. Where did it go? There it is. It's not the right one. My friend Donna tells me to have some water nearby and get it slightly wet, and it helps it not to crack, but I don't have any water nearby. So but the scoring helps it not to crack as well. Okay, so with that in, so then it kind of, when you have it closed, you can see the paper around it and then the paper through these little things here. I thought that was kind of cute. And then, let's see here. I wanted to do an envelope page. I'm going to cut off part of it, the part that's sticky. It's not necessary. So I think it'll be a nice, happy, and bright journal, I hope. That's what I'm going to go for anyway. And then I'm just going to take these and glue one, let's see, one inside of the other. That's my plan. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there. I know, this is like just never easy. You try not to get the glue everywhere, but you do. Okay, and then I try to line them up so that it's right on the fold. And then I will put glue on this side. Marcy at, you know, the name of your channel was like right there. Crafters Call. Oh, doggone it. Isn't that ridiculous? I was just gonna look it up too, and there it goes. Creators Call Shop. Isn't that ridiculous how you know exactly what you're trying to say, but it's gone. I know it happens to all of us all the time. I watch it happen to other people all the time. You need to, when you do this, you need to kind of let it dry a little bit before you end up folding it, or it kind of causes a problem for the spine. It kind of thickens it up a little bit. So that's going to end up being a page in there, and we'll do more stuff to that. Anyway, she asked me which glue this was, and I answered her. It's Aleene's Quick Dry Tacky Glue, but I didn't specify, you know, I mean, I said quick dry, but I've told other people that in the past, and then they go out and they buy the one that isn't quick dry. They buy just the regular tacky glue. So I just wanted to reiterate that it's the quick dry tacky glue. Okay. And I'm just doing another score on this. This is another page I'm pretty sure they only left me one of. I'm being really noisy, and I am so sorry, you guys. Really sorry about that. I'll try to be better. I've noticed my videos are just taking me so long lately, and I think I'm going to come in for a quick video, and it's 40 minutes, and I think, good grief. Okay. All right, and then I have some paper that I used the leftover. My daughter and I did some Easter eggs, you know, last year, and this was the leftover water. I just used it up dyeing some paper, and I thought I would make that little decorative cut around it. Now, I was able to do this the last time, no problem. Since you guys are watching, I probably won't be able to. Actually, I want to come in a little ways. This isn't good right here. I can tell it's too much of a... Come on, Stephanie. Well, let's see. I think that might be too pointy right there. I'm just going to take a little bit of that off. Okay. So then there's another page. And then I had this page. if I can find the, I'm going to have to go in, I know, and trim, but I'll do that off camera. Because, you know, the farther you get into your signature, the more space, you know, you have to make sure all the pages aren't sticking out. I know you know what I mean. Is that lined up? I think it is. So this isn't like any amazing information that I'm sharing with you today, but I know that I haven't been on here for so long. And I knew that I needed to come on and say hi. I have been, you know, still kind of trying to figure out what to do in my craft room. And I think that it's kind of made it so that I don't want to start a big project because, you know, I'm going to make a decision. And I actually did make one decision. One of you guys, I feel like I remember the name was Erica. I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly, but she said that she has a really small space and that she uses the shoe things to put her paper punches in. And I've seen that before, and why it didn't occur to me to do that in my own craft room until she said, hey, do that in your craft room. I'm like, well, of course. So I went out and I bought a couple of those. Okay, so I'm thinking what I want to do here. I wasn't sure yet because I didn't know about the colors. I'm running out of green paper. Yeah, I wanted something over here that had like a little bit of green, but this isn't gonna work. Although I you know, like it fine. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Anyway, so I went out and I got 2 of them because I have way more paper punches than I thought I had. Oh my goodness. And so I took all my paper punches out of the brown drawers that are along that one wall, and I put them in those, and I have them hanging side by side actually on a wall instead of on the door. I did put it on the door, and I put one on the wall as well, and I thought maybe there would be space enough for the door to still open pretty well and it not bother me, but it bothered me. And so, actually, I need to see if I need to cut that paper down a little bit. No, I think it's fine. So anyway, I have them hanging side by side on a wall, and I will show you that. And I believe I need to go and grab one right now. Yep. Okay, so I just grabbed my really big one to make, I did 2, you know, both of them at the same time. Where was I? Okay. So that goes there, goes there, and this goes here. So I'm making a full page pocket to add to it. And I just want to make sure I've left myself plenty of room for the spine. I'm going to trim that off just a little bit. So anyway, yeah, I did get one thing done finally in my craft room. And I like it. And I still have those drawers here in my craft room, but they're empty. And I'm just not sure yet if I'll end up using them for something else or just taking them out of here altogether. But I can, you know, figure that out later. And it's funny, I was at my friend Donna's house recently, and she was showing me her shoe thingy on the back of her door in her craft room. And literally like the next day or the same day, one of you sent me that message, and I was like, why did I just see it and didn't think, hey, do that, until someone said, hey, do that? And that's strange. But the one that I bought was not plastic. I bought, they have at Walmart plastic ones and then sort of like a canvas one. And I bought the canvas one, just, I don't know, just thinking the plastic might crack or stick to the wall, or I don't know, and it probably wouldn't. But anyway, I bought the canvas one. And I think I've narrowed down what I'm going to do for a piece of furniture on that wall that would be kind of like a workspace and stuff. I'm looking at, I'm probably going to run into a furniture store today and just buy a piece, because I'm so tired of the hunt. I keep on finding really the same thing over and over again. And I think what it is that I'm afraid that once I do finally pull the trigger, that I'm gonna find something else that I'll be like, oh, I want that one instead. And so it's kind of like made me hesitate. And I've also changed my mind several times in thinking what I want to put there. But I think I've come down to it. And I'm gonna do it, I think. Okay, so you may be looking at these thinking those don't go together. Obviously not those two, but this, it will. Not to worry, it will. I mean, it's all from the same paper pack, so it's meant to go together, right? We'll make it go together. Okay, and then let's see what else I had going on in here. So here I put, you know, a scrap here with a tuck thing. And I might do that again. Or I could just do, I could do a belly band. Belly band might be nice. Let me see what papers I have over here, because I don't want them to be exactly the same. Let's see here. That's the paper that's here, but it's going the opposite direction, you know, because it's my cutoff, and I don't think that would look very good. Oh, maybe this one. That'd be cute. Let me try. I like that. Yeah. I think I'll do that on both sides. And so what I'm gonna do, there's a little bit of a cut here. that I've gone too far with my paper trimmer. So I'm gonna take that off and then do this. And then I'm gonna cut that in half. How big is this? 5 inches, so 2.5. I'm not going to attach these yet because I don't know, I might want to sew some lace or something to the edges. And so I think what I'll do, so that I don't forget that that was what my intention was, I'm just going to go ahead and paper clip them on for right now. And I'm going to do the other side too, the same. Okay. And then in the center, what did I have in the center on this one? I did big pockets with like a little paper flip. And it's light enough you can still write on it. Let's see here. I like this one. I think I'll do this. I'm looking around me as I say it, unsure of myself. Okay. So I'm going to take this and cut it. Let's see, actually, I'm going to cut it at 8.5 first. Did I miss? No, that's right. Okay, and then making sure that I leave, space. For the signature. And then I'm going to do this again. I usually have to put it on my lap so that I can get a good grip on it. It's not the sharpest punch. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so then we'll have a couple of those. And I'm actually thinking on this one, I don't want to do the flap. I'm thinking that I might do, like a pocket or something. They don't have to be exactly the same. Oopsie. I was watching a little bit of the Bohemian Crafting channel this morning. She's amazing, isn't she? I want to be her when I grow up. She's so talented. Like, she's, to me, I feel like she's an artist, you know. I don't know. There's just a different feel to her work. It's very, very, very nice. She was making a collage sheet on brown paper bag. It was just a video from within the last week. And I hadn't seen one done like that before. I don't watch her channel a lot. And so maybe she does it all the time the same way, and I just haven't seen it before. But a lot of times whenever, well, almost everything I've ever seen, when people are collaging, they overlap. And, you know, that's what I've done as well. I haven't done a lot of collaging, but I either totally butt the pages next to each other or I overlap. And she was leaving space in between in some of them, and it looked really good. And I hadn't thought of that before. Okay. So I have a little bit more done on this one here. Okay, so I put on this one, I took a lot of my offcuts and I did 3 pockets on the front. I have some vintage doilies I'm going to put in there, and I just think it looks so pretty. So I'll do that on this one as well. And they fit perfectly. I mean, so I'll decorate this up so it's not white. So then we have this, and this on this one I did a little bit of stenciling. So I'll do that on this one as well. So then we have, you know, big pocket. And then on this one, I added this little tuck and writing space. So I'll do something on this one as well so that it'll hold something so that it's more of a useful page. And then the envelope, on this envelope, I've gone ahead and covered it on this side, and it's a pocket this way. So I will do the same on this one. And then on this one, we have the tuck spots here. On this one, we're going to do the belly bands. And then this, and then we have the center. And this one has a flip, and I think I'm going to do a pocket or something. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might do like a long pocket, maybe even on both sides if I have good paper that goes together. I'm not sure. So anyway, there's a start. I did the same thing on this side of the signature that I did on the other side. Another stencil, and then 3 more pockets. And these pockets, I actually did them so that they were short pockets. One of the things that I find, and that's not to say that I'm not going to do it anymore, but when I make them really long, it ends up making the page so fat that it's hard for it to lay very well. So I figure, you know, they'll just be smaller cards or something that I put in there. So that is the beginnings, and then I'll go and trim along here. I should have done some of that before gluing, but it'll be okay. There's not a lot of trimming to do. So there we have the beginnings of a spring journal. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll have something else to show you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.